We are in Kileleshwa touring a 5 bedroom duplex apartment for rent with only 3 units in the compound. You've seen the greenery, tall, mature trees. Here, your mornings will be woken up by birds singing their melody song, unlike other places where you're woken up by matatus. You've seen the pool, so it's a shared pool, but with only 3 houses. Let's go check the house. So this is the rooftop of the house. Look at this. Tough grass and strawberries which are planted for tenants. Look at this. Where have you ever seen strawberries planted in an apartment here in Nairobi? Where? Let me get one of the strawberries to testify it for you. hmm So look at this. A strawberry. Have you seen this? Let me test it for you. Mmm. Very, very delicious. Come eat one also. So there a chill spot over here, and there's also a washroom. All this stuff is going to be cleaned when the house is completely done. What do you think about this? The views of Kileleshwa and Kilimani over there, very, very nice. So this is the main entrance and this is the door. Look at this, a very massive door, wooden door, and it comes with smart lock over here. And over here is the foyer that welcomes you into the house. Just next to the foyer, we have these granite shelves to store your odds and ends, and there's a sink over here. Water is flowing, and this is the lighting for this space. So this is the first washroom, which is the guest washroom. It comes with a floating toilet. Look at this space. So this space is there so that cleaning can be much, much easier. And with this marble over here to make it look clean and easy for you to clean. What do you think about the first washroom? Actually, I like the flooring of the house. This is wood at its natural setting. Very, very nice, very, very authentic. And over here is the curved staircase. Look at this, the wood. Actually, this wood gives this house a timeless vibe. The house looks like the ancient house that we saw like in Germany, Paris, such areas. So this is the lounge, quite spacious lounge, airy lounge. Look at this, the lighting, natural lighting. And just next to the lounge, there's this balcony that can't be hidden. A very huge balcony indeed, with good views. So from the balcony, you can enjoy the views from the pool and the garden. Maybe you can put your furniture over here, have some tea, or maybe you can even opt to put a bed over here if maybe you want to. Yeah, to chill at night, something of the sort. You can watch birds from here, from your balcony. What do you think about this? Feel I'm in love with this. This is very, very, very nice because personally, I love nature. Nature is me and me is nature. So this is the dining space, quite spacious dining space over here. Look at this. And there's this wooden, let me say wooden bar with wooden countertop. Very natural wood. So you can sit here, have your morning here. You see, this is actually very, very lovely, very convenient. And look at this flooring. Very, very, actually, the thing that makes this house stand out, it's because it uses natural things like the stones, the wood. So living in this house just makes you to connect with nature directly. Look at this. This is the TV panel. Maybe you can put your, maybe a subwoofer or something, so you can mount your TV over here, your deck over here. Very, very organized. Very, very nice. So let's check the kitchen. There's this closed plan kitchen, and this is the door. Look at this, a sliding door. So this is the door to the kitchen. So it's a closed plan kitchen. Look at this wooden door. Rollers over there, very, very ancient. It gives the Viking vibes and or the Old Kingdom. If maybe you've seen the Old Kingdom series. So let's see the kitchen. So it's a massive semi-open plan kitchen. Look this island over here. Plenty of drawers over here. Very functional. The pull-out cabinets over here. But this plenty of space. And there's this sink over here. Look at this granite. Space for your microwave and oven. A double fridge over here. Other spaces to store your kitchen appliances, seasonings, cutlery, and all stuff that you need. There's a double sink here. Look at this. Well positioned just next to this window to give you sunlight as you do your washing. So there's a provision also for a hood and an extractor over here, and maybe burners here. So this door leads to the washing area. Look at this. Strings are here for protection in case you have a kid, because you know, like there's this hollow space over here. This is the washing area, quite spacious enough. Power outlets to connect your appliances for the washing. So let's check the first bedroom. This is the first bedroom. Actually, it used to be an office, but they later converted it into a room. Look at this, it's quite spacious. There's no lighting, but it has natural sunlight. There's this sliding door over here and a small balcony. Look at this balcony. So you can enjoy the views of the pool, of the trees from this balcony. And this room comes with inbuilt cabinet spaces. Look at this. You have drawers over here and other spaces for your clothes. It comes in suits. A wooden door. So here is the space for the cubicle, shower cubicle, not yet installed, but it will be installed. And over here, spaces for all your toiletries, toilet niche. So let's check the second bedroom. There's also this window over here for lighting purposes. This is the second bedroom, which is just next to the main entrance. A wooden door, very strong wood. Look at this. And there's this sliding iconic door. Look at this. The rollers over there are very unique design. It used to be the old design, but the developer decided to incorporate this so that it can have a unique style. Look at this. This is granite, and this is a floating toilet. Very easy to clean. A cubicle over here. Look at this. A very spacious cubicle. There's a toilet niche over here, and look at the type of shower. Very, very modern. Very nice. Also, the wall, very, very glossy and easy to clean. Very clean. The flooring, wood, that gives it a charming and timeless look. So this room comes with a sliding wardrobes. For this, to store your clothes, and also helps to minimize and maximize space for this room. Maybe you can fit your 5x6 or a 6x6, and this room also has access to a private balcony. Look at this. You can enjoy sunlight from here. So let's go and check the other rooms upstairs. The vibe of going to the house. Look at this. It feels like going to heaven or maybe going to home. One stair at a time. Look at this wrought iron. Actually, these are forged from the Vikings, and the wood gives it charming look, elegance, and a sophisticated look. And it is also very spacious in case maybe you have a disabled relative and they insist to sleep upstairs. Maybe they can access it through here, or alternatively, there's another door. Look at this. So this is the other door in case maybe you don't want to access the house from the lower door. This is the other access, and it is also a smart door, wooden door, a very huge door. And this is your TV room. Look at this. It has a huge window for plenty of natural light. Your TV panel over here, power outlet. Maybe you can store your deck over here to give this room a charm look. The flooring, perfect. So let's check the first room upstairs. A wooden door, an airy bedroom. Look at this. It has two windows for plenty of sunlight. Sliding window and also sliding cabinets. Look at this. It's a very spacious room. It also has a private balcony over here with a glossy tiling. So this room also comes in suite. So this is the washroom, a sliding door with an iron over here. This is the basin, a sink, granite, a cubicle, a very spacious washroom. Look at this. And a floating toilet for cleaning purposes. Makes things very, very much easier. So this is how you're supposed to walk to your master bedroom. The vibe, because what is waiting for you ahead, I'm very sure you're not ready for it. But let's go. Since I'm with you, I'll show you everything that you need. So this is the other bedroom, quite spacious bedroom, sliding cabinets to maximize space. It's quite airy. It has a balcony, sliding door over here. The balcony has views of mature trees and also views overlooking the swimming pool and the garden. So let's go and check the master bedroom. So that room also has an access to this huge and humongous. The door is locked, but it has an access to this humongous balcony that is there. So this is the master bedroom, quite spacious enough, and there's this humongous balcony. Look at this balcony, a very, very massive balcony, and it has views of the garden and the swimming pool over there. Look at this. This is one of its own. So the master bedroom has his and hers walk-in closet. Look at this. And they're sliding with sliding doors. A window over here for natural light, and it comes and suits. A sliding wooden door to the washroom. There's this washroom cubicle, quite spacious enough. And there's this washroom niche to store all your toiletries. A floating toilet over here. Space, so cleaning is much easier. Other niche to store your toiletries, and another niche over here. So there's a space for a tub which is going to be installed, and this is the other basin for your morning routine. Maybe niches over there, plenty of them. So this house is for rent and is priced for only 280 Kenyan shillings per month. What do you think about the house? If in case you are interested in the house, give us a call or text us today to have a viewing. See you in the next chapter of the video. See you next time. See you next time.